So what we're doing today is basically going to be a simple reverse shell in Rust, because why not? And hopefully this will be maybe a start of a malware development series. I haven't forgotten the course that I started before, and I will still be finishing it alongside this new series if it happens. But yeah, so afterwards, I would just like to have your feedback if you thought it was good or not. Using C++, well, I'm going to be using Rust right now, but we could use C++ at some point as well. Do you use Kali? Sometimes, yeah. It can be useful. You can try to increase the illumination in the room. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. Illumination in the room, you say? Okay. That's probably good enough, I hope. But there's that, which is bad. So let me just do this, and maybe that's better. Hopefully this is better. Are you Python master? Well, I do know Python. I wouldn't call myself a master. But anyway, I thought we should start. And so I need to, first of all, I need to actually make this not suck. Okay. So we're going to be using Rust, right? So just so we are all on the same page, I'm going to kind of explain what Rust is. Oh shit. This is not Rust. This is Rust. This VM is a bit wonky at the moment for some reason. But yeah. Anyway, this is Rust programming language. It's really easy to get started. You just go to rust-lang.org or just type rustlang and just read it through. It's a really cool language. I've been learning this language for a while, but I'm not very good at it yet, at Rust specifically. So, oh, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. What's up, Thug? But yeah, I'm not really super familiar with Rust, so this is kind of a learning experience for both me and you guys. So hopefully that will be cool. Thank you for the follow. Sure, you can tell people about it. It's fine. No worries. It's gonna be in English though, so I hope that that's fine. Um, anyway, so if you read it through, it's really easy to install it. You just run the Rust init. Make sure you have the C++ build tools, but that's on the notes for installation. Anyway, we're gonna get started, and 100 members. My Rust skills are in the toilet. Yeah, mine are too. Anyway, let's get it started, I guess. So let's open up. Ooh, thank you so much for the follow. Neox. Sorry. Screen's a bit small here. But thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. We're gonna just call it Red Shell, because why not? And we're gonna open it up. I don't know why I opened two of these, but I'm an idiot. I was testing it up before because I had to set up the virtual machine, so I was testing the whole. I might as well just download Git. I was testing to see if like if the Visual Studio Code would open or not, and so it's pretty new virtual machine. Hi, how are you? I'm great, thank you. How about you? Can you be my sensei? Well, I wish I had time for that. But you can go to our Discord server and you can learn with us and ask us questions and all of that. If you scroll down, you'll see a Discord link. If you click there, you'll go to our Discord server. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Kyron. Really appreciate it. What's up? Oh wow, we have a lot of viewers tonight. Okay, so this is quite big, but I think it's good enough. Thanks for the follow, Simker. Simkner? Simkner. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to split it into a client and a server because obviously a reverse shell has a client and a server. Don't smile. Thanks for the follow. So a reverse shell has a client and a server, right? And I'm just going to split it like this, I guess. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to get rid of the source completely, and I'm going to go inside of our project and make a client and make a server. And at this point, we have a client and a server, and in our cargo.toml, we're going to put in, what was it? Workspace? Wait, let me Google that real quick. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Kim Fury. Appreciate it. Oh, this is it. Yeah. Okay, so workspace. Yeah, so we just list all the members. So I can say members equals this, and I will just put client and server. Is that how it works? Does this work? So if I now do cargo build, oops. Oh, I didn't install it. That's bad. I thought I had. Here. Maybe I didn't. I'll just do it again. What's your name? My name is Mario. Thanks for all the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. It's probably because it's being posted in a really big server right now, but oh yeah, it is. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So let's get this installed because apparently it was not installed correctly. What happens when you try to rush installations? Sometimes you cut too many corners. So yeah, hopefully today we're gonna get done our reverse shell in Rust. I'm going to try to make it somewhat usable, so it's not just a normal reverse shell. It's let's include this too, because why not? It's also reverse shell that might have other functions. We are probably not going to do these other functions today, but we're going to include downloading and uploading files and all sorts of stuff, and managing different connections. What's that keyboard? Does keys sound fire? It's a Corsair K70. I can show you. It's this one right here. If the image would load a bit nicer, it would be nice, but yeah. Looks pretty cool, in my opinion. That's why I got it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're a good and humble person. I respect that. Continue your white hat journey. One day I want to reach your capabilities. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure you will. Um, you just need to stick with it. And when things get really hard, you know, just remember that they will get easier really, really soon. Do you know a good course to learn programming? Um, there are a lot of websites that are free and have a lot of good information for programming languages. On my server, for example, we have a list of a lot of resources for a lot of languages. One of my favorite resources is, let me get it for you. Oh, thanks, Tony. Thanks for the follow. Rudimore, thank you. Let me get it. It's here. Books, ebook foundation. Does it exist? Why does it not exist? Why does it not exist? Here, yes. Here, yes. And English. There you go. So I'll post it in the chat right now. You'll find free books on pretty much, or resources on pretty much every single language in existence, and different aspects of the language as well. This is one of my favorite resources to use to learn a language. But yeah, when do you start programming and when? Why you start programming and when? Okay. I'm assuming you mean when I started programming and and why that happened. I don't know. I just was. Oh, is it done? Oh, it's installing it. Okay. It was quite some time ago. Obviously, it was a very long time ago. I was about. I was about 10 or so, and I don't know. I just thought it would be cool to see how programs were made, and I tried it out. I actually programmed in BASIC using a free BASIC thingy. I wonder if it's still a thing. Huh, it is still a thing. Yeah, this was it. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first thing I programmed on with. It was really dumb. But yeah, then I started liking it and getting into different languages. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been able to keep up with it very well. But thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. We're going to start the stream really, really soon. Hopefully, this gets installed quick enough for us to continue. Come on. I don't know if we need this, but I think we do. Not sure. Let's see what this says again. Oh, the link.exe was not found. Well, yeah, I guess. Oh, it is installed. Okay, let's check that again. There you go. It did build. So now if I go into, let's go into the client, right? And I go target, client. Oh no, because it's in targets here. I'm an idiot. So if we go into target and debug and client.exe, we'll get a hello world, and server.exe, we also get a hello world. Great. So this is a cool way to organize things in your space. So we're doing two different projects, right? A server and a client, and we can organize the source code of each one in the same directory, having a workspace where we declare our members. And I'm guessing we can chain workspaces too. Well, it doesn't really make sense to do that, I guess, but that's cool. Okay, so let's start working on the server. When was your biggest project? What was your biggest project? My biggest project was, I can't actually say. But my second biggest project was programming language. I called it mlang. It's not very useful. It's just kind of a little toy thing, but um, it's quite fun. And how did you meet Red Live? I never actually met him, but I met him during like a live stream, and we talked a bit, and then we just started talking for some reason. What's your name? My name is Mario. Oh, I already answered this. Sorry. Okay. At this point, I thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna start with the coding portion of this, and I'll probably not look at the chat very often. So, but everything you say, I will read right after. So I will answer all of you. Okay, so let's start. So the idea. So first we need to make a server, a TCP server. Okay. I'm gonna use Tokyo because I have some experience with Tokyo already. I don't really know. Oh, let me just install some extensions because I don't love the extensions that. I don't love this Rust extension. I'm sorry, this Rust extension is kind of bad in my opinion. I love Rust Analyzer. And there's also cargo. Is it cargo? I think it's cargo. Cargo check. Yeah, I think this is it. And there's crates. Yeah, here. Crate. Oops, this is not crates. I'm an idiot. Thanks for the follow, guys. Okay. Okay, let's uninstall this because I was an idiot. Crates. There you go. Crates. And that's pretty much it, I think. Oh, there's another one. Error lens. Yeah, I think so. This one is nice. Just what I don't really think it's. Okay. But is it not called just Tokyo? Am I doing something wrong? Wait, let me check Tokyo. There we go. Here. For Tokyo. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we probably should do this because, well, not with version 1, but why doesn't this work though? Did I do something wrong? What am I using here? Using that? Huh. Why? I feel like I'm missing something really dumb right now, but I don't get it. Wait, let me check something. Let me try to do, let me try to build this. See if it recognizes like the thingy. I mean, it's a TOML file. It's the first line of a TOML file. I can't go wrong with this. Name version, yeah, everything's good. I don't know. Okay. If anyone knows what I'm doing wrong right now, I would really appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Come to know. Okay. So, oh no, this is building Tokyo, so this is fine. Oh, it's because, oh, I see. Wait, so, yeah. So if I restart this, it's gonna work. Okay, that's great. Oh, I get it now. It's, it was, I think it's Git. So right now it should work, right? Yeah, there we go. There you go. Might as well put this. I'm putting full features just because there might be some features that we need to add, but later on we can just reduce to the amount of features we want, right? Okay, so let's start with the coding part. So in Tokyo, you have to have a Tokyo main. This basically creates the executor and then runs the and then runs so that we have like all the async stuff running on the Tokyo runtime. So that's just what it does. So anyway, we need to start. We need to get a socket first. So we need to bind it. So let's create a TCP listener, Tokyo.TCP listener, and bind it to our address. And let's create an address, which will be, right now I'm just gonna hard code it. For example, that. And now we await and unwrap. I'm going to use a lot of unwraps in here. For at least for now, I don't really want to deal a lot with error handling and everything. So I'm just going to use a lot of unwraps here. And by the way, again, I will answer all of your questions at the end. I just want to make it kind of uninterrupted because this is going on YouTube and everything, and people like to, watch stuff that is continuous. But I'll answer every single person, don't worry. Anyway, now that we have a socket, we need to start accepting connections. Now here's where our first decision comes in. Okay, I guess, because we can either use different threads, or we can just do the whole thing async in one thread. We're probably going to if we're going to manage multiple connections, we probably want to do it in multiple threads so that we have the connections themselves are going to be handled in one thread, asynchronously. But we're going to have multiple threads because one is going to be handling the connections. The other one is going to be acting kind of like as a control manager thing where it checks if everything is online and so on. And I think that's the way to go. Then you have one thread handling all your user interaction. I think that's the way to go. Let's try that. So we're going to create a new. Sorry, I'm just like checking chat and everything. Okay. Thanks for the host. Really appreciate it. So yeah, I think that is the way to go. So we create another function. So let's create another function called user interaction. If I could type, that would be nice. And now we should probably have this in a little loop where we ask like for input. We need an input function. We do need an input function. So let's just create input and let's, oops. And this input function will get a handle to std out. Is the standard IO std out? Yeah, std out. And now we will, we should also probably set, so maybe not. We will. So std out dot wait, why do we not have the right? Oh, we do have the right. Okay, I guess I just didn't see it. So let's just say write all, and let's write command. And of course we need to get the result. Yes. Okay. Nothing else in chat. And we should also I think we want like a little title thing here. So let's just make this title a string. And let's do this and make it as bytes. And I think, and unwrap, of course. But I think this is the way to go. Okay, so now we have this, and we need to also flush it out because otherwise it won't you know, appear for us. And we also need to create a so we're going to create a standard. We're going to create user data, I guess, which will be a yes, this makes sense. And we're going to use the std.io stdin to readline into our user data. And this should work. Oops. Oh. There we go. Okay, and obviously I didn't unwrap this, and I didn't either here. Okay, so now we have our standard input already here, which is what we typed, right? And we probably want to return, I think we want to return an option here. And this option will obviously have to be a string, right? And I think we have to return an option here because, well, we don't have to, but I think it's a good idea because we can essentially see if data, user data length is bigger than 0, we return some user data. And otherwise, we return none, right? So in this situation, if we call the input and we're getting a string, if we get a string, we know that it was that the user did some input. Otherwise, user didn't actually type anything. So I think this is probably good enough for now. So we're going to do let's cmd equal input dot await dot actually let's match on this. So we're going to do a match input dot await, and if it's some it's probably going to be a command, so we're going to do that. Otherwise I don't know what to do yet. We'll see about that. Oops, there we go. Oh, the title. So let's just say command. Does it accept? It's a string. Okay. Okay. So at this point, we don't have anything yet. So we just have this user interaction function, which we're going to be using really soon. And we need to also have our client handling. So syntax of Rust is similar to JS. Yeah, it kind of is. Kind of is. Not gonna lie, it is a bit. So I think now the idea, so to handle the clients, I obviously need the other thread to be listening to and to be accepting the connections as well, and to probably store them in a little vector or something so that I can change them and access them later on anywhere I am. So I think we should also start by including here, or, well, doesn't really matter, but I guess it doesn't matter where I do it, but so we're going to do clients equals a vector, and this is going to be a vec of the TCP stream, right? And yeah, I think we'll leave it at this for now. Let's make it readable, and we leave it at this for now, pretty sure. And later on, we're gonna have our little tweaks. Oop. But I think we leave it like this for now. Oh, the entire thing got messed up, didn't it? Okay, there we go. It's back again. No, it isn't. It's back again. No, it's not. Okay, it's back again. Great. There we go. Okay. So we're going to also need to have okay, let's just start doing it. I'm trying to anticipate problems before they exist. But so for now, so user interaction. And oh, because yeah, I'm an idiot. And so this is going to spawn a thread, right? And this thread is going to be processing our commands, and then we need another thread to process our clients. So let's just create a new thing here. Oops. Let's just create a new thing here that will be called handle clients. And here we're going to start handling our clients. So the first thing we're going to do is we need to set up our we need to set up our client list. So what we want is for the client list to be here, but for that to happen, I need to make this into something that can be sent through threads and that can be cloned. So a vector won't cut it. So I probably need to do something like an arc new mutex new, and then I put my vec, right? So now this is a arc mutex vec TCP stream, and you can't find mutex because I haven't imported it. Type sync, and you can't find arc because I haven't imported it. There we go. So I think this is the correct way to go. And then here I can, so handle clients, I can accept a clients list, which will be called, you know what? This is too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in here and do a type client lists equals this. And oops, did I do something wrong here? Arc, mutex, vec, 1, 2, 3. It kind of seems like I did something wrong here. Oh, never mind. This was not the part that I did wrong. This was the part that I did wrong because obviously this causes some problems because we don't have types in here. Let's do a client list here. So this is now a client list, and now I don't actually need to type a lot here, and it's a lot cleaner. So handle clients, we're going to receive a clients, which is going to be a client list, and we're going to do clients, and it's working so far. But again, here's going to be a problem because if I try to use clients here too, and the user interaction also accepts clients, and it's going to have to. Oops, client list. Now we're going to have a problem. We're not going to have a problem? Really? Oh. Yeah. Now we're going to have a problem because we're using something that we moved before. So we can't actually use this, but what we can do is we can say let so we make another mutable. So this is clients. I'm just going to divide this into clients user and clients handler client list. We don't need this because we're going to use a client user. We're going to clone this. Okay, and as we clone this, that's great. And now we're going to do that. We're going to do this, and there we go. Great. Does not need to be mutable. Well, it will need to be mutable. Maybe not right now, but it will need. Well, it doesn't need to be mutable right now, actually. It needs to be mutable later, but doesn't matter. We'll handle that. Anyway, so here, obviously, we also need our address in our socket. I guess we can just do it here as well, since, I mean, we might as well. Now the loop, oh, it's not here, sorry. Here. So now we need a loop again because we are going to be accepting the connection, putting the client or putting the connection, the TCP stream object in the vector, and then that's it. So what we do right now, I guess, is we get our clients, or actually no, we get our socket dot accept, and the socket dot accept usually socket dot accept gets a connection object, and doesn't matter right now. I think it's the address. Yeah, socket address. Doesn't really matter at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to go clients dot lock dot await dot push connection. Okay. Oops. Oh. No, you didn't. STD TCP. Oh no, this is bad. I didn't want any of these. This TCP stream is this TCP stream. Yes. Okay. Oh, I did need this. Never mind. Okay. So now Yeah. So now from the other part, so from the handle clients, from the user interaction kind of thing here, now we can start putting some commands in here. So I'm going to put this in a different function, because I don't want to, actually, maybe I'm not. I'm just going to do it here for now. I'll refactor this whole thing later on, right? So I need another match because I want to match this and I want to do different things. So if this command, also this command should probably be lowercase. So if this command equals sessions, that's what usually is, what it usually is, right? We need to start managing our sessions. So, oh god, but it can have a command and an argument. Okay, so let's back up a bit. So the command equals command dot split on space. So we're going to collect it into a vector of into this. Did it do something? Oh, oops. Okay. But actually, I don't like this. I want a string because we can't, but we can map this and make a closure, accept a string. Okay, great. So now we have a vector of strings where now I can do let cmd args equals cmd 0, because it's the first part of the, so I'm assuming we're going to have a command like sessions interact. Okay, this is I'm thinking we're going to have a command like, I'll just show it on here, like sessions that, well, not with dash because I don't want to implement that right now, but sessions like I5 to like interact with session number 5. So the first word will be the command and everything else will just be the arguments. So I'm separating them right now with the first one here going into commands and then everything else going into args, everything else being command 1 forward, right? And there you go. And oh, this expects nothing. Okay. So now, just to make sure everything is working correctly, let's just print command and dash n, and we'll print args. Okay, let's just do that, and this will be cmd and args, and this needs that. Okay, so let's try it out right now. So we're going to cargo run, and because we have two different projects here, we need to tell it which one it wants to run. In this case, we want to run the server. Idiot. I'm an idiot. So obviously this is creating two threads, but then it's exiting. It's right. So we need to make sure it doesn't exit. So for now, I'm just going to put a loop. But obviously the fact that we're not doing anything here means we're probably going to use this to do something else afterwards, which is the idea. Okay. So there's a problem right now, which is that I am not getting what I wanted to get. Wonder why that is. Maybe I should. Okay, let me check again what was wrong here. We are calling these, right? We are calling these functions. Where is our user interaction? Here, user interaction. match input. Yeah. So as soon as this is ran, this should be running. So let me just print something really quickly just to check if this is running because oh, did I not oh, I did. Huh. Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm a huge idiot. I probably also need this, right? Because we're basically starting a new executor as well. So I think we need this. Let's try that out. There we go. So there's a command. So we can type like sessions interact 5, and there we go. Args is the command is sessions, args is interact, and 5. We have those things there, obviously, because that's how we terminate it. But we don't want them. So we will, before we split, we're just going to trim them. So now they're gone. Awesome. So now we want to do different things depending on the command. So to make this a bit more organized, I'm going to probably have a different file called commands.rs and do like pub and sessions. And here we probably have, well, we definitely have to do, mod commands, I think. And now in here is where we would do match on our command. And here we do the 2 lowercase, I guess. And now I want to match it to know if it's sessions. And if it is, I should pass this into our commands sessions with our CM, with our args, I guess, maybe. Because we just need our arguments there, right? As far as I know, because we are going to interact with the sessions, and so we don't need the rest of the command. We just need, oh, do we need the rest? No, we don't need the rest of the command. We just need this. And obviously we probably also need the clients. But we don't want to pass it like this. We'll see how we're going to pass it in a bit. But oh, I'm just going to put it as SDR here because I want all comparisons to be easy to make. Just going to check chat, see if anything's wrong here. Hello, do you only speak English? I speak Portuguese too, but we're doing an English stream right now, so I'm only speaking English. I'm sorry. What's up, Ogon? How are you doing? Okay, let's continue. Expected 0 arguments, yes, because I didn't put in here that I wanted any arguments, but I want, what did we want again? Oh yeah, the arguments and the clients, great. So we want args, which will be a string array, and we want clients, which will be a client list, and it automatically imports that, which is amazing. Okay, so use its moved value. Oh, we don't actually want a client list, do we? Because we want yeah, of course, which don't implement the copy trait, of course. But yeah, because we're moving it to sessions, which is oh, by the way, there we go. Oh, by the way, gotta wait, I guess, right? exhaustive, so I'm just going to get rid of so that I don't have to deal with that one. But at this moment, this client is a problem, and if I do that, which I could do, then we have another issue, which is the fact that I actually want this. This is what I actually want, right? I believe. Anyway, so here we're going to check our argument. So we're going to match. Well, first of all, we're going to do if args.len is bigger than 0 or equals to 0. We're going to do something else, and then if it isn't, we're going to do the rest. So first, I think it's important just to get this one over with. If we don't have arguments, because if we don't have arguments, you just want to list all of the sessions you have, right? Does that make sense? So what we want to do is probably a little print. This says sessions and how we're going to do this now. We're going to obviously fine. Sessions. Now we're just going to do like for clients and clients. Oh God, no. Because this is the arc mutex, right? So what I do is I do for client and clients dot lock dot await dot dot await dot dref, right? Yeah, so that everything is a TCP stream. We want to oh, but we don't know the address of them. Okay, you know what? For now, I'm going to fix this, but for now, I'm just going to say number of sessions, and this is going to be clients.lock.await.let. Okay, great. So at this point, check if this works. So here we're pushing that. Okay, so let's see if this works or not. So sessions, we have 0 sessions right now. How do we create a session? We don't have a client yet, so I guess we're just gonna have to use telnet, right? Telnet 180. Oh, there is no telnet. Okay, let's add telnet. Okay, so telnet. There we go. It seems like a lot of trouble. Like this could actually have been done in 10 minutes, but it would be like a very simple version. I want to make something that would be a bit better than that. But there we go. Now we have one number of sessions. As soon as I did that, we should also probably do a little print saying, "Hey, we got connections," right? So let's just say received connection from. Oh, now we're gonna need our address. Address from this that. Oops, I'm an idiot. I've been coding too much Python lately. That toString, and we're good. So now if we connect, we should, oops, if we connect, we should, there we go, received connection from blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's all good. Thanks for the follow. Now I want to make this work with the address, which means we're going to have to store them as something else other than a vector. Fine. Let's do this. Let's create let's create a model.s, whatever. And let's start creating a structure. So let's make a pub struct client, which will have a socket. And we'll have a address, which is going to be a string, I guess. Because, oh, sorry, I touched the mic. I'm sorry. It's going to be a string, I guess. We might as well also, so obviously here, models, and also we might as well take this and put it in here. Okay. Now we don't have this. We import it from Tokyo. We don't have this either. We import it from std sync, from Tokyo sync, and there we go. So now, by the way, client list is this. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is our client. And client list, I want this, right? Obviously. So our client list will now need to be imported from here. So I need to make it a public type so that this can find it. And so that I can import it, even if it doesn't find it, right? Now everything is wonky because I changed the types. Oh, the only thing that I need to do is take care of is this, which I'll just use client with the address being, or with the socket with the connection. Client doesn't exist here, does it? No, of course not. Yeah. So client with the socket being the connection, and the address being the sock address. I think we're good now. Oh, we do this. My bad. Right. And obviously we need to put it into a string. Okay. Let's do a little bit of shadowing here so that we don't have to repeat ourselves too much. So here we don't need this, and we don't need this. Okay. Field yeah. I wish there was like a way to make it like, I don't know, like a pub all struct where everything was public without you having to specify it. Okay, so now I push that in. Things look good. I guess this actually doesn't right now, but I think it will later on when I change the code. And we don't need a TCP stream anymore because we're not handling this here. So now we don't need to go here. We can just println sessions, and now for client in clients.lock.await. Yeah, that's it. Well, .bref. If well, not if, I'll just have to print or I might as well just do I was thinking what the best way to do that would be. I'm just going to list them out, right? So just check how it's working here. What's up, SuckerTop21? How are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow, CyberShare. Really appreciate it. So I guess we want an index as well, because if we don't, we can't. Can we not enumerate? What we could enumerate? We can't enumerate. Oh, we can't do this? I thought we could do this. Maybe I need to do this. Oh yeah, because it is not okay. Oh, do I not pick this? Is this not it? This not how you do it? Yeah, this sounds good. Oh, I didn't finish this one. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, so now you want to print the index, and we need to print our client dot. I'm an idiot. Again, too much Python lately. Index, and I'm just gonna do this, and oops, this, and now we're going to have our index and our client dot address. Whew. Okay, this should work. Let's test it out. So this is our telnet. So our server's working now. Let's test our telnet. We received the connection. Sessions. There we go. So 0, there's this. Now we probably he's in the matrix. It's always funny when streamer doesn't notice they've been raided. Oh God, did a raid happen? Jesus, holy crap! So many viewers. Holy Jesus. Yeah, I was in a zone. Oh damn. All hazard. Is that all hazard or is it AI hazard? Because I'm sorry, the L sometimes gets confused with the I. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it, man. Wow. Should encrypt traffic AES. True. Al has read. Oh, I just can't read. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Al has read. Got it. Ooh, okay. The most Rust-loving infosec streamer. Really? I should encrypt traffic, that is true. But right now we're trying to get it to even work in a very simple way, so please don't write malware in nim. Okay, I'm gonna continue this, but I will look at all the chat later on. I just want to make sure that this is continuous and there are no breaks in people's thoughts and everything. So anyway, what was I doing before? There we go. So yeah, we got this working, I guess. Now the only thing we need to get working is the interaction. So how do we interact with these sessions? So this happens if the argument isn't 0 and is something else. So we're going to match our argument args. Which one? I guess the 0 one, right? We want to match it. We want to match the first one. So dot to lowercase, I guess, because we don't really care. And this is a string, right? So I'm just going to do as str because I don't want to convert everything to string. So if it's I guess, or if it's interact, we're going to do we're going to do this, I guess, and we're interacting. Oh, we need to get a session number. So let session number equals our. Oh, I guess you also need the arguments to exist. So if let wait, is there like line 2 as chunks binary search. What happens if this fails? Returns an option. This gets a particular index. Okay, this is good. Okay, so if I get the index number 1, so I can just do if let sum and equals this, and this sum is going to be our session number. We're going to interact with that session number, and we also need a session number, which is going to be a U32, and we're going to do a parse. Oh, this is another thing too, which, okay, so if let, I'm just gonna, for now, I'm just gonna do, I don't really love, I hate doing error handling. So right now I'm not gonna do this, but later on we will, don't worry. So this match has this, and then I'm just gonna do nothing else otherwise. And of course we have to await this. Okay, great. Just peek at chat really quickly. Anything else? Thank you so much for all the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, so at this point we have our function to interact with a particular session. We also need the client. So we also want our clients, and we want yeah, we definitely want our clients. So clients, client list, right? We want this. And why can't we? Oh, because this is not what we wanted to get, but now we do. Awesome. So we don't want this. Okay, so now we have our client, we have our session number. What we're going to do is a little loop where I guess we also match input, and input will be title, I guess. I'll just do like shell right now. And oops. Wait, and now we're going to do so if it's some user data, or not user data, but like command, because this is also a command, right? What we're going to be doing is well, let client equals client dot lock dot wait dot get, and we're getting client number, session number as usize. I'm guessing it needs to be usize. Dot wrap, because this pretty much definitely exists. So now we do client dot socket dot write all, and we're going to write our command dot as bytes. Great. Yeah. Get mutable. Probably what I want here, right? Oh, sure. Wait, can I do something like this and then do something like right here? I'll just do a client dot, not here. No, here, yes. Client dot get mutable session number, and then dot socket dot write all. Can I do something like this? Oh, but I still think I cannot. Oh, I can. Okay, great. And now after this, we will do none, right? And we will, I guess we won't do anything right now. Oops. I guess we won't do anything right now because, well, I don't really need to. And also the write all needs to be weighted and unwrapped. Okay, awesome. So at this point, we have something that kind of works. Let me check it out. So we have our little commands here. We have 0 sessions right now. This, we connect, we receive the connection. We have 1 session. Now I'm guessing, oops, hopefully it still works when I get a second connection. And now, there we go, receive the second connection, sessions. We now have 0 and 1, different ephemeral ports. So now I'm going to interact with session number 0. Okay. Now I'm going to type ls. Now, there we go, and we receive ls. The commands, obviously we don't have a client yet, so the client is not executing anything, but we can already communicate, and we can just say things, and it will show up here. Now we have no way of getting out of this, right? We should have a way to get out of this. So, thanks so much for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. But can you do Control-C without breaking it? I can't. Not yet, at least. But yeah, anyway, we kind of want to switch between sessions, right? So how we're going to do this? So doing our interact loop, we want to match this input. Right. Right. So if it's none, we're just going to continue. Okay. So this is actually not a big deal. Oh God. Hey. Okay. We're just going to continue. So that's not a big deal. But here, we don't want to do this yet. We don't want to do this, obviously. Because, well, we don't want to write to the socket everything that we received, because we have other things that we also want to do. So let me create a new function called doRead. And this is just, we're just going to use for reading. And I guess maybe a function to write. I could probably actually do it here, right? I can do a little oops. self. And yeah, so to read this, we need to first set a buffer. So we need to create a mutable buffer, which I guess can just be 0 weight 134 for now, just the classical kind of thing. And now we can do a self dot socket dot read into our mutable buff. And wait, what? Oh, right. So wait, if I can't do that, how will I I guess obviously we need a mutable reference to self, right? Okay, fine. This might work. But obviously we also need to await this, and this also needs to be async. So we need to await this. Let me read chat real quick just to make sure everything. Do you have a GitHub? Yes, it's dark arp. Simple doesn't feel very simple since you have multiple sessions. Yeah, I mean, simple would have ended like in 10 minutes. So, but the idea is the exact. So we already did simple pretty much, right? Because the multiple sessions is implemented on the server side, right? And we already basically did. We can already do multiple sessions, right? We can already interact with multiple sessions. So we already achieved that part. And with one session, it's even easier because with one session, all you have to do is instead of having to spawn all of these things, you can just do this right here, right? Well, without needing to do the push to the clients list, right? Because you only have one client, so you don't even need a loop. All you need to do is this line, and this line, and then you do this loop right here. Where's the loop? Oh, I'm in it. This loop right here. That's it. Right. Obviously, after I'm writing to it, but we could be doing something else. We can be reading from it as well. So I was thinking we should implement read here because it's just going to be easier to get with it. And we're going to unwrap because I don't really. And that's it. I guess we're just going to call it like that. And obviously we need to return something. We need to return the buffer. So I'm going to return this, which is buff. I want to return a reference. Oh yeah, right. That's a problem. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Maybe I want to. Maybe I actually want to read it as vector. Right? I probably want to do that. So if I read it as a vector, so we still have 0 U8 and we still have like this. Is this how you do the vector? I think it is, right? Or is it not? Am I an idiot? Well, probably. But I still think this is how you do it. Oh, I'm doing it in the wrong place because I am an idiot. It's a vec U8. And yeah, I think this is better because yeah, it's just easier to do it, but I think it's also better in terms of what I'm going to do later on because I'm probably going to have to convert this into a vector. I would have to convert this into a vector for a lot of the operations that I'm thinking about. So it's already vector, it's already good. Okay, great. So let's do a write as well. And we also do this, and there we go. And now for this, we're just going to write it, I guess. So we're going to do a self.write. Or actually self.write all, because I don't have to handle all of that other stuff. Oh, and I need to obviously receive the data that I'm getting, right? So the data is going to be received. How are we receiving the data? Are we receiving it as a vector? I guess we are still receiving this as a U8. Oh. Yeah, because yeah, let me get ignore that. Really? Really? Oh, because I didn't import this. Aha. And we are writing data. Great. And of course, that await, that unwrap, all that good stuff. And this way, we don't have to worry about anything else. Let me just check chat again. Okay. So there we go. So now what I wanted to do was here. Where was I? I was here, right? Okay. So here, I should start a little loop of my own, or a way to get away from this loop. So for now, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do another match. I'm going to match our clients. Oh no. Oops. I'm going to do a let client luck. Let client equals, or you know what? Just do this, and then just do that client dot log that await. Oh, it's already the log that await, right? So I can just do this. Let data equals client dot read, because this already works, isn't it? Oh, because it's not dereft. Okay. Right? This should work. There isn't? Oh, because I'm still not inside a client. I'm an idiot. I thought for some reason that I already did that thing, but I didn't. So let client equals client dot deref mutable dot get mutable, I guess, and I'm getting session number as usize. Okay, there we go. Oh, and of course we need to also unwrap this, but at this point it's going to be accurate because we have all the other checks. Anyhow, now we can do a client.read. There we go. All right. So match client.read, and here the client.read is going to be it returns a vacuate. So, you know what, actually, models here. I'm not sure if we should return evacuate or if we should return. I think we should return a result evacuate, and I guess we actually should return an std io results evacuate, and obviously Okay, awesome. So at this point, if we get an okay, and then inside of this will be our red data. So let's just put our data. Now, I don't want to do like a match fast. I'm going to do a match fast if I go about this way again. I just am. I'm going to do a huge match fast. Because what I was thinking was, obviously this unwrap is here, but later on, this result would still be a result evacuate, and I would use the match on here. But I don't want this to be a huge match fest because it already is, right? I already have like 2 matches in a row after a loop. And we are going to refactor it, but I don't want it to look super, super, super ugly already. Okay. So we're going to read what we are sent, and if yeah, actually we don't want to even do that because we just want to so let data or let incoming equals this data wait print on. We're just gonna print for now before we, we're gonna do a lot of other things, but for now, so we're printing this from evacuate incoming. From UTF-8, I mean incoming and dot unwrap. Okay, so and this is obviously before we do the write. So we're going to do client.write cmd as bytes. For now, this is good enough. Wait. But we're going to change a few things. So if cmd.starts with pattern, which will be this, we're going to do, I guess, process shell commands with our command and clients. Oh, and client, I mean. No, clients, we want clients. So shell command, now we're going to create a async fn shell commands, which is going to take a cmd, which is going to be a string, and it takes a client, which is going to be client list. And here, yeah, we're going to start getting a lot of problems. We're going to start getting a lot of issues with this. We can't borrow client is mutable. Yes, this is actually this we actually cannot do. But here's the thing: we can, because we're going to do a continue here. And actually we still can't, because we still can actually. So yeah. That's true. It's true. We can't. What's the best way to do this? I wonder. I mean, I could. We'll see. Let me see what's happening in the chat. Oh, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. So what I could do instead is I can pass in the mutex guard. I can probably pass in client. Can I not? In fact, well, I can pass in this. This is what I wanted to pass. And but this is now a different but this is now a mutex guard. With vec client, right? I need to import this, import from Tokyo, and import client. What can you not find? Client in the scope? Oh, what do you mean you can't find client in the scope? Oh, gotcha. Client. Just wanted to import it into here. I could have just typed it, but okay. Oh shit. Sure, that's true. Okay. Let's not deal with that. Let's deal with this because we don't need that to be async there. So right now what we're gonna do is we're going to, we don't need it, but we would like it to, it doesn't matter. We don't need it. It doesn't matter. So at this point, now we have our command, we have our clients, and we're, yeah. So awesome. The reason I did this, by the way, is because we want, we don't want the colon part there, I think. So we're gonna match on this CMD, and let's just put it .2 lowercase, just in case people mess it up or whatever. And if this is back, or maybe sticking to convention, B or back, what we're going to do is we're going to return an error. So I guess this is going to get a results, and it's going to be that. And now returning an error here. Yeah, damn it. As string. Great. And now, if not, so if this is E or exit, we can change this later on, but whatever. This is going to be also an error, but before we're actually going to do a client dot deref mutable dot remove fuck, I don't have a session number. I need to shell commands here. I need to also pass a session number, which will be duly noted here. And remove session number. And that's it. And now, well, it's not it, because here, oh shit, there we go. Now here we can just do this for now. Awesome. Because what we can do now is we can match this, right? And if this is okay, we continue. And if this is not okay. So if it's an error, we're going to break. Right? I think this is how we do it. And then we don't want this anymore. I think this is it. And then, wait, am I doing something stupid? So this is the shell commands. Oh, if it is a shell command, then we continue that, yes, or we break. Okay, awesome. So basically what we're doing right now, let's check it out. So it's starting up. So at this point, sessions, we don't have anything. I connected it here. So now sessions, we have one session. So if I interact with session number 0, here I am. I can start typing and it appears here. So they are communicating. Awesome. Oh, this is a problem. Not awesome. Oh, because it's waiting for the response. That's why. It's fine. But now if I do colon back, colon B. Oh, shit. The reason why it's not working, I suspect, is because this is not trimmed and it's counting with the -r-n. Let's try this again real quick. So sessions I0, there we go, blah, blah, blah. Awesome. It's waiting for the reply. There we go. So now we do back. There we go. And now sessions, we still have one session. So session 0, sessions interact 0. There we go. We can type and it can respond. And now we can do exit. And now this connection got lost and now it's outside of our sessions. Awesome. So now we have a way to do this. So I think now it's actually time to start working on the client because the server is pretty much done, the basic notion of the server anyway. So let's start working on our client. So our client will probably need the exact same dependencies. Well, probably not, but we're going to tweak dependencies later on. Anywho. Okay. So, let me check chat now that we reached a little breakpoint. Since mutex guard derefs into the inner type of your shell command function should be able to take just ref to the inner type. Oh. I'll look into that. But wait, my shell command, which is here, should just be able to take, let me read that again. Oh, okay. Really? Okay. Oh, I forgot the async here. That does make sense actually, yeah. Oh well. Let's finish up the client real quick so that we can test everything together and then we can improve on it later on. So at this point, we just need we need a TCP. So we need the addresses again, but let's just hard code this for now again because we hard coded the other one as well. So let's just do this. Equal TCP string, and we're gonna connect to our address, and we're gonna wait, and we're going to unwrap. Awesome. So now we have our socket, and that's great. Actually, let's call it connection because this is already our connection. We can pretty much already call it a day because we we have a loop where we just simply read our connection to the buffer. So we're just gonna have a little async fn read, and we're going to read from a connection. DCP string. It's going to take a ref, reference to it. Then we're going to do a connection.read into a buffer, and we're going to create our buffer, which is going to be that, or might as well just make it a vector like I did the other one. So 0.8 2024. There we go. And we wait, we unwrap, and now we just return buff, and we return a evacuate. Okay, so now we can do a let cmd equals read. There we go. Oh, that is true. Do I need a mutable reference here? Maybe I don't. I'm an idiot. Do I not need a mutable reference here? Maybe I don't need a mutable reference here. Oh, I do. My bad. Okay, apparently I do. So let's just print what our command is. And gotta wait. Actually, let's read returns. What does read return? Yeah, it does. So I can just do if this is bigger than 0, we return some buff. If not, we return none. And else, we return none. We make it a little option, like we kind of, I think we did this before, right? Maybe not. But I think this is, we did something like this before, I think. This is just so that if it reads 0, it doesn't, you know. So we're going to match on this read. And we're going to do some cmd. We do something, and none, we just continue the loop. So we don't need to do anything because it will just do it anyway. But now I just want to test it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to print, so we're going to do command was, we're going to print a string dot from if8 and cmd in here. And I'm sorry, my bad. And we need to unwrap this as well. So now it kind of should be kind of working. So let's try it out, and let's open up here, GraphShell. There we go. Let's open up another new PowerShell window. So now we're going to have this one and this one. We don't need this one anymore. We don't need this one anymore. So this one we're going to run the server. This one we're going to run the client. Okay, so new connection was received. Sessions interact with connection 0. And let's say hello. Command was help because I cannot spell hello. Awesome. So at this point, we can already start doing our, actually I'm curious. command.len. Just wanted to check out. Oh. Yeah. Did I not? How did I do this? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I should probably do something like I had a couple different ideas for this right now, but I don't know if they're any good. I mean, the easiest thing to do is probably to just say that this is evacuate, right? And evac with capacity and put 1024. But I think this does pretty much the same thing, no? I'm not sure. But I mean, the best thing to do is to test it out, I think, right? Okay. Yeah, we need to fix this at some point. But still, when we do this, a new thing still comes up. It's just we don't get to interact with it anymore. But there's still the thread accepting it. Okay, fine. So what we're going to do, we're just going to allocate the same thing anyway. And we're going to trim this down to where we didn't have Okay, you know what? Here in main, I'm gonna do something different because I'm thinking I could just I can just read up until the null byte, but I don't want to do that because we might start downloading, uploading files. So I think I should probably. So here we do our writes, right? And we do our reads. So when we do our reads, we should probably do it here. Sorry, not here. Yeah. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to do format, just so it's simpler. And we're going to do format. We don't need the start one, do we? We just need the ending. So I was thinking we have like a little little markers for when our output ends, so that we can just time it there. I think that's a wise choice. So let's try to do that instead. But let's do that afterwards because that falls under the category of making this a bit better, and I just want it to be workable. I want it to be an actual shell right now. So let's just do it because it is because it does because it already works, right? So so here I'm actually going to do I'm going to filter this already right here, and I'm going to do an iter, I guess, right? We're going to iterate over it. We're going to take while, and then while. Oh no, this is not what I want to do at all. SMD equals SMD dot ter dot take while, and here our x, there we go. We can compare this if it's not equal to 0. There we go. Now this is an iterator. Really? Okay. And here, what I can do now is, well, obviously I need to collect. And I'll collect this into the same vec evacuate that it came in, I guess. It came in evacuate, right? Oh, it didn't. It came in this, I think. Yeah, doesn't matter. Anyhow, we now have a command, so if we can still print the command and it's the same thing, it's just that command shit. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's do map x to, there we go. There we go. And now here we do Cindy done length. Okie dokie. Oh. I guess that yeah, of course. Okay, I'm an idiot. I don't actually want this. I want, where is it? Wait, it's borrowed here after the move? Oh! Oh, shit. Okay, wait, can I just, clone this then? And then it gets rid of it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to, like, get a lot more experience with this side of Rust. Okay, so sessions I1, just do something. Oops. Jesus, okay. We panicked on a none value, huh? So 41 in commands. Is that something we changed? Maybe it was something we changed. Oh no, here. Oh, fine. I'm an idiot. The reason why this panicked is because there is no session number 1. Again, we don't have error handling yet, but we will. Okay, there we go. So now this is the message, this is the length. Perfect. So we don't have that length anymore, the whole buffer. That's great. So at this point, all that we need to do is use our information to open up a shell and give us the output of the command. Okay, we're almost there. So here, so instead of printing this, instead of printing anything, in fact, what we're gonna do is we're going to do a let's output equals run command, and now we're gonna create a run command. So fn run command, and we're taking a command which is a evacuate, I guess. Although we actually probably want a string, so we probably want actually the string from UTF-8 from the command dot unwrap. Oops, that's not unwrap. This is unwrap. We probably want this. No, we don't want evacuate. We want a string. Awesome. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to, no, I guess we could do PowerShell or we could do CMD. CMD is what people usually do. So I kind of want to go PowerShell because it's a lot more powerful and all of that stuff, all of that jazz. So we're going to use, so let output equals, spawn, not spawn, open. process. Aha, took your process. Awesome. So process command new, and the program is going to be PowerShell.exe. Okay. Now, we need to start getting arguments to this. So I guess the argument, so let's just do it here. So I guess the first argument is going to be command, and then the second argument is going to be our cmd and our command, and I'm gonna trim it. Yeah. I just did a German yeah for some reason. And we want the output, and we want DEFCON 21 live just hosted. Thank you so much for the host. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. So what we want is yeah, this is what we want, right? So we await, we unwrap. And I think that now we could just have our output. So let's just, so output dot, yeah, cd out. This is a thing. So now what I can do is I can do let mutable output, and now say let output dot std out. Output.std out. So do I append? Yeah, I think I should, because wait, output. Why don't I get the, can I not, is this not a thing? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a huge idiot. Never mind. I want to do output.std.append. Yeah, I can do this. Awesome. And we are going to append output.std error. Well, we need the mutable reference. And now this should contain both, because you're not going to have a standard error and a standard output, right? So you want to append both anyway, to join them both at the same place. And then we're going to just send it, right? And now we're going to send it. So we're going to do the write. We're going to do the connection, right? Obviously, we should probably what type is this? Type output, I guess. But I want to get a string out, and this is not a string, but I can make it. Ah, fuck it. I'll just put it as output. I don't want a string either, actually, but output. Awesome. So this is output, and we need to wait it. Wait. Awesome. Now here, oops. Now here, we're just gonna write the output. So connection.write all output. Right? That's it. That should be it. Oh, what? Oh, because output isn't, it doesn't have the thing. Okay, fine. but I don't want this either. Yeah, I don't want this either. I want to do this, and then here I only do output. And I do this, or rather this. And I do the await, and I do the unwrap. Awesome. And now the process continues. So hopefully now we have a workable shell. Let's see if we do. We received the connection. We connected to it. Now let's do ls.